Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's presentation. We will be exploring the topic Summary by Class Cloud, with a focus on water resources for Class 10 CBSE. I'm excited to guide you through this, and we'll cover key concepts about water resources, their importance, and some important points for your class. Let's get started and discover more about this vital subject. Today, we will discuss the importance of water, focusing on how vital it is for our daily lives and the environment. Water is essential for many activities like drinking, cooking, washing, and also for agriculture, industries, and power generation. Throughout history, human settlements have always developed near water sources because water is so crucial for survival and development. Next, let's talk about water as a renewable resource. About 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered with water, but only a small part of it is freshwater that we can use. Freshwater is replenished through the natural process called the hydrological cycle, where water evaporates, condenses into clouds, and falls back to the ground as rain. Despite this abundance, many regions around the world still face water scarcity, which means they don't have enough accessible freshwater to meet their needs. So, even though water seems plentiful, managing it wisely is very important for our future. This highlights the need to understand our water resources better and use them sustainably. Let's take a closer look at water scarcity, especially in the context of Class 10 CBSE. Water scarcity occurs when the demand for water exceeds the available supply, or when water is not accessible in sufficient quality. One of the main causes of water scarcity is overexploitation and excessive use of water resources. This means that we are using more water than the natural system can replenish. Another important factor is the unequal access to water among different social groups, which often leads to disparities in water availability. Additionally, with a large population, the demand for domestic use and food production increases significantly, putting more pressure on water sources. Irrigation is the largest consumer of water, and overuse in agriculture can deplete water resources rapidly. This is especially problematic in areas relying heavily on tube wells, which can lead to falling groundwater levels. Furthermore, industrialization and urbanization contribute heavily to water use and pollution. Factories and cities consume vast amounts of water and often discharge pollutants that contaminate water sources. Speaking of pollution, poor water quality also causes scarcity. When industries, agriculture, and domestic waste pollute water sources, they become unsafe for use, which effectively reduces the available clean water supply. So, water scarcity is a complex issue driven by both the overuse and pollution of water resources, alongside unequal access and increasing demand. Understanding these causes helps us appreciate the importance of managing water wisely. Now, let's take a closer look at some government initiatives under Class 10 CBSE. One key program is the Atal Bhujal Yojana, or Atal JAL, which emphasizes conserving water and implementing smart water management techniques, especially in areas that are under stress due to water scarcity. This initiative aims to ensure sustainable water use and management in vulnerable regions. Another important scheme is the Jal Jeevan Mission, or JJM. Its primary goal is to provide assured, potable piped water supply to rural households across the country. This is a significant step toward improving health and sanitation standards in rural areas. Moving on to multi-purpose river projects, we see that ancient India had already tapped into the importance of dams, lakes, and canals. Examples like Sringavarapura and the Hauz Khas tank come to mind. In modern times, dams serve multiple crucial purposes. They help in irrigation, generate hydropower, control floods, supply water for various uses, aid in navigation, and even support fish breeding. Nehru famously referred to dams as temples of modern India, highlighting their importance for national development. Some notable examples include the Bakra Nangal Dam, Hurakud Dam, and Sardar Sarovar Dam, each playing a vital role in their respective regions. Finally, when we talk about water resources, It's clear that managing water is central to our development goals. Whether through ancient engineering marvels or modern projects, the sustainable utilization of water resources remains a key focus. These initiatives and projects collectively underscore the importance of water management in shaping India's progress and ensuring a better future for all. Now, let's take a closer look at some criticisms of dams, particularly in the context of Class 10 CBSE. Dams can significantly impact natural river flow and aquatic life, disrupting ecosystems that have adapted over centuries. They often cause sedimentation, which leads to the buildup of sediments behind the dam, and can also result in the submergence of vegetation and the decomposition of soil, affecting the fertility of surrounding lands. Furthermore, dams can induce natural disasters like floods and soil erosion, and sometimes even trigger earthquakes due to the immense pressure on the Earth's crust. They are also associated with waterborne diseases, which can spread more easily in stagnant or contaminated water. Another critical point is that dams can change traditional cropping patterns. This shift often leads to soil salinization, damaging agricultural productivity over time. Lastly, dams sometimes become a source of interstate disputes, as we saw with the Krishna-Godavari dispute, where different states have conflicting interests over water sharing. So, while dams are essential for water resources and development, it's important to weigh these environmental and social challenges carefully. Let's take a closer look at some traditional methods of rainwater harvesting across different regions. In the Himalayas, communities have relied on kulls or gulls, which are simple yet effective channels to collect and store rainwater. Moving to Rajasthan, johads and cottons serve as natural catchment and storage systems, while inundation channels in Bengal help in diverting floodwaters for later use. Rajasthan also features tankas, which are underground storage tanks designed to conserve water underground, especially important in arid areas. Now, an interesting practice from Shillong, Rajasthan, and Mysore's Jendathar village is rooftop rainwater harvesting. This method involves collecting rainwater from rooftops and channeling it for use, making it a highly accessible and sustainable solution. Notably, Tamil Nadu was the first state in India to make rooftop rainwater harvesting compulsory, recognizing its importance in water conservation. We'll also look at bamboo drip irrigation from Meghalaya, a fascinating 200-year-old technique that uses bamboo pipes to divert spring water efficiently. This method is not only eco-friendly, but also highly sustainable, demonstrating how traditional knowledge can offer innovative solutions for water management. Overall, these diverse methods highlight the importance of adapting water conservation techniques to regional contexts, emphasizing sustainability and community involvement, key themes in our broader discussion on water resources. Let's talk about floods, especially in the context of Class 10 CBSE. Floods can cause a lot of destruction, damaging homes, displacing people, and even leading to soil erosion which affects agriculture. They also pose serious health hazards due to waterborne diseases. That's why safety measures are so important. These include keeping emergency kits ready, planning safe evacuation routes, avoiding floodwaters to prevent accidents, and using boiled water to stay safe from infections. Disinfecting surroundings after a flood is also crucial to prevent disease spread. Now, moving to the key takeaways on water resources. It's important to understand that water scarcity isn't just about not having enough rainfall. Overuse, pollution, and poor management play huge roles too. So, conserving water and managing it wisely are essential for ensuring food security, protecting our health, and maintaining the balance of ecosystems. Interestingly, traditional methods like rainwater harvesting and bamboo irrigation are still very relevant today. They're simple, eco-friendly techniques that help us make the most of water resources. However, when we look at multi-purpose projects, such as large dams or reservoirs, they do bring benefits like water storage and hydroelectric power. But we must also be aware of their ecological and social impacts. They can sometimes lead to displacement or environmental changes. All these points connect back to the overall theme of sustainable water management. It's about balancing human needs with environmental health for a better future. Now, moving on to our final point, we are proud to offer academic tutorial services tailored for a wide range of students. We provide support for primary classes all the way up to senior secondary levels, covering CBSE board examinations as well as other relevant boards across India. These services are available through both offline and online modes, ensuring flexibility and accessibility for all students. Our Class Cloud platform is designed to elevate your learning journey, making it more interactive and convenient. Whether you're preparing for exams or simply seeking to strengthen your understanding, our tutorials are structured to meet those needs effectively. This comprehensive approach aligns with our overall goal of empowering students to excel academically, no matter where they are or what board they follow. It's about making quality education accessible, engaging, and adaptable to each learner's unique requirements.